Material Mom here. The last day of November. My last Temu order for November. I should say that faster. And this will be my last Temu order for November. So we're going to see what I ordered for the last of November of 2025. And a little bit of thank yous. I want to thank Betty for giving me the gift. It's Tyson's mother-in-law, and she's one of my video friends, and Cindy's mother and Addie's grandma, and she sent me this with Tyson when he came to visit. They only make these Thanksgiving and Christmas. It is the most wonderful candy you have ever tasted. If you live in Michigan, I don't know where else they make it. You can order it online too, but it's, look at, chocolate, peanuts, and they make the marshmallows from scratch and has coconut in it. It is wonderful. So thank you, Betty. I have dreams about this. I never thought I'd get any more of it. Okay, now what did I order from Temu? I saw this and it was so cute, but I didn't really realize what it was. It was $4.07. Now I'm going to try not to be negative about anything like I usually am, kind of like, well, I tell you the truth, let's put it that way, about these things that I buy. This fabric is like a very, very thick felt. Could you use this as a purse? No. No purse. It is a tote bag for your knitting or your food. I don't know. Going on a vacation and you could take something. But look, it's only this big. So it can't be very big stuff. But I loved it. Maybe I'll just hang a picture on the wall because I just love the pattern of it. It's so cute. But I don't know what I'll use it for. Okay, the next thing I got were these. Because the last time I did iron-ons, I used all of mine. So I wanted to order some more. And I'm disappointed. $1.85 and all I get is white dots. So if I iron that on, I know I'm going to want to bedazzle it. And same with this one, Paris. And it look, you would swear it was real dots, real rhinestones, $1.25. But I'm going to make it real rhinestones, as well as this one, $1.49. The pictures look real, but you get what you pay for. And I think if you pay $2 or under, you're not getting the real thing. All right, Henry. I have a grandson named Henry. Henry O'Brien Buchanan, I think. I don't know. Anyway, he's going to get married, and so I'm going to make him a quilt, and his colors are green, dark green, and purple. So I got this sheet just to get purple fabric, because it's cheaper than buying fabric by the yard if you buy a sheet. And it was $11.51. And I'm going to get a lot of fabric out of it. So, after all the November stuff's over, Thanksgiving, and I have most of my Christmas presents I sent away with the visitors. So they're done. So maybe I can start my quilt in December, or I might have to wait until after Christmas. Because I won't be able to give it to Henry. I'm not mailing it. And we're probably going to go out maybe I know next summer we're going to go see him. Anyway, I don't know. But it doesn't matter because when he gets it, he'll have it then. All right, this is really cute for $2.04. I really like it. Tomorrow at church, should I start wearing my Christmas? Look how nice this is. Most of the bracelets I have are dangles. This is snowman and Christmas trees and snowflakes. Isn't it pretty? For $2, I love it. So I'm going to be wearing that every Sunday in December, maybe. I'm going to put all this in this as a garbage sack right here. Jamie's gone. He forgot his phone charger, and there's a phone charger in the car, but it only works if the car's running. I tried calling him. He didn't answer. I texted him and told him, but I know he'll get to the motel, and then his phone will be dying probably, and then in the motel he won't have a charger. So I got to tell him, but I guess I could text Todd, his son, and tell him. Oh, this is so pretty, and I've seen other people have them. I wanted one, and I never had one. My sister gave me a rhinestone pen, but it didn't have the diamond on the top. So for $2.98, I bought it. Now, when you have a nice pen like this, then you try to put refills in it. Oh, it's a twisty one. Okay, let's see how it writes. Oh, yes, it's nice. Okay, I like it. Isn't it beautiful? If it sparkles, Angela will buy it. See, look, it matches my scissors. Okay. If it sparkles, Angela will buy it. These were, if you bought one, you got one free. And so, yeah, here they are. And so they were two for $2.39, or maybe they were $2.39 each. I don't remember which it was. But I like the idea of getting two of them because I can keep one and give one as a gift. Let's come down a little bit more here. It's not the best mascara, but it's the prettiest. Should we try it? We'll try it. We'll try it. Oh, yeah. It's a dainty little... Macy would love it. So, anyway, I have another one. Is it the same? Yeah. So, I'll probably give both of them away to my little granddaughters. And now, I gave all that Temu stuff away, you know. I videoed it. And I got out the big box. The adults, they were not interested in any of it. But boy, those little children went through that stuff. And Macy and Ellie and Brinley, oh, they wanted it all. They kept it, so. And then Trevor took some of it to the school for his classroom, you know, when he has the auction off their money they earned through the year. Oh, gosh. This will have to be a gift. Is this my hair color? No. Here it goes like this. And what color did I? It was $2.83. I'm going to return it because I don't even know. Even my grandchildren don't have that color of hair. Okay, what is this? Oh, here's another gift idea. Give it to somebody. But it had the right word on it. So is it worth it? Okay, here it is. How much did I pay? I paid $6.32. Because, why? Because it said Coach. And I was hoping it would be more like those tote bag Coaches, but it's not. It's weird. And it does have a snap, better than that other one. And it's plastic lined. And then they gave you this free thing too. So, I will probably give it away as a gift to a granddaughter. Because I don't really want it. I mean, I could keep it, but I would never use it. Okay, like I do always, I'm going to get everything out so we can go through it easier. Okay, how many things in this order did I get? I'll tell you right here. I got 21 items for $65. And there were some price adjustments, I'm sure. But I don't keep track of those because I don't want to look it up. All right, I got these Christmas cards. I ordered 2 packages of them. These 2. So I paid $3.25 $6.26 for each, and I got 2, so it was $7.61. And I want to give Christmas cards out to, you know, certain people. And of course, what's the reason for the season? Christ's birth. So, oh, this is like Christ when he was older, a toddler. Okay, give this at Easter, when by the time Easter comes, Christ would be this age. Okay, here's a good one. This is a good one. I like that one. Wait, it would be a good thumbnail if it doesn't have a glare. Okay, and then here is one. He's sitting up already. Who's the artist? I don't think Christ was sit. Here's another one. Is this his first Christmas? What does this mean? Oh, these pictures are horrible. I don't like them at all. It's like a joke. His first Christmas. I'm going to write, if I give that card to somebody, I'm going to write in it, Christ's first Christmas. Okay, they went back to the nativity. All of them is the older child. They went back to his manger for his first Christmas. Who made these? Were these made in China and they don't know what Christ was when he was born? Let's see where they were made. Of course, they're made in China. Who's the artist? China artist. They got it all wrong. The envelopes are good. Do you say envelope or envelope? I say envelope, and after I say it, I wish I would have said envelope, because you sound richer person when you say envelopes. Your aunt, not your aunt. I gotta learn to say words like that, so I will appear to be more upper, higher class. Because, you know, grammar matters. Okay, get in there. Get in there. All right, let's hope these ones are better. These were $3.26. Astis, I don't know what that word is. I think I ordered these before. I remember saying that word before. And they come in a little folder, nice folder, so I can throw this away. Let's see what they are. Everybody today went places, all my company. Tyson went to Jackson Hole, and, oh, these are beautiful. Misty and her girls all went to Logan to Mackenzie had a bridal shower today. So they went there, and Emily went home. These are beautiful, just houses, porches, welcome to your front door. I love this one. This one is the ultimate Christmas. That's beautiful. Oh, let's spend Christmas in the log cabin this year. I'm never coming out of my bedroom again. This is inside the log cabin Christmas. Okay, and here's the last one. You weren't home, so I just left the presents outside your door. All right. Oh, wait, here's another one. Christmas pie. Come for Christmas pie. Oh, you guys, I am here. Let's read a Christmas story in the reading window. I made this quilt for Christmas. They're all different. Oh, here. Sit on Santa's lap and read a story. Here's the sunroom in December. Oh, didn't I say it was a sunroom? And this would be for Carolyn in the library because she loves her books. Oh, look. The reindeer, elk on the store stoop. They're all different. Oh, they're beautiful. Oh, here's the one that goes with the pie making. That was before they put it on the table. Oh, they're beautiful. I don't know what I'll do with them, but they're beautiful cards. Tell a story with them. We got inside and outside the houses. Seems like they did. They had inside the rooms and outside. I love these. Don't know what I'll do with them, but I like them. All right, the next thing I got, I thought they would be nicer. I wish that they would be a little nicer, but they're not very. The rhinestones aren't very shiny. It's not moissanite. Okay, what am I talking about? And it's real flimsy metal. They're not as, they could be worse, but they're not that nice. Okay, I got this one for somebody, Ari or Autumn or Angela. And I got this one. I'll take them all out. We'll look at all of them. I know this one I'm going to, if I keep it, it'll be for Burton. If I give it away, it's going to be for Brinley or Brooklyn, the bee, or Brianna. I needed 3 bees. How much were these? They weren't cheap as you would think they should be. Oh, here's another one. Where is it? Is this the plastic bag? No, that was the cards. Huh. Okay, this one is a L for London. Okay. Oh, dang it. Here's a E for Ellie, and she laughed. Or Emily. Or Emma. So I need more of them. I need more alphabet letters. But I do have it for London, Brooklyn, and I needed 2 B's. I'm going to have to order more. How much? They were $1.75 each. And I think I got a price adjustment. So they might have been a little cheaper. But who knows? Okay, then I got a pair of earrings. Why did you get earrings? You don't need earrings. $1.80. Because they are reindeer earrings. Rudolph earrings. And they looked cute. But I wish they would have been bigger for my adult ear and my long hair. When you have long hair, you can wear, you know, bigger earrings. These are little upside down navy blue tulips that I wore with this shirt. First time I've worn them. Try to wear everything once at least. Okay, here's what these look like. They're very cute. But I don't know if anyone will see them on my ears unless I bun my hair. They're cute though. Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible. That's horrible. There. You see it? It's a deer. Antlers. It's a reindeer. There. And he has red nose. But it's a rhinestone red nose. So they're pretty cute. You can't see him very good. Sorry. Sorry, you can't see him very good. I'm going to link everything. And if you really care, you can watch. Link down below. Look at my link down below. Okay, this was $2.82. But I'm kind of sad about it because it's not in inches. And I knew it when I bought it, it wasn't going to be in inches. It is in centimeters. See, centimeters. But look at how pretty it is. I measure in centimeters. Roses. And the back is even etched. So this would be a good gift for a knitter, a crocheter, or somebody who has to measure in centimeters, which I do because when, like my beads, millimeters. When I want to buy my beads and then they tell them in this instead of inches, then I don't know what to do. So now I will know what to do and I will have the correct measure, and it's very well made. Metal, and it's pretty, and I can just put it right there with my others in my nest over there, my nest. Okay, what did I get next? When Emily was here, I said, now Emily, what about if I layered my hair? Hers is layered. And I said, what will it do for it? She said it adds body to the bottoms. I said, so would you start layering it here? No. Here? No. Curtain bangs? No. She said she would start laying it like down here and layer it. So then I don't know if I want to do it, because then if I like the fullness here, and if she cuts it and layers it, wouldn't that make it be like some here and some here, and I don't know. So now I'm back to thinking, maybe I don't want it. This, I love these kind of chains so much. And I don't like this black part, but I love this part. And I got it. So I ordered it because it looked so cool on her shirt, the model. But of course, it probably won't look as cool on me as it does on her. How much did I pay for it? $2.53. Liquid gold. No, it's not. And this will not last a lifetime. It will tarnish. And when I'm dead and it's hanging there and people can take what they want, this will be ready to go in the garbage because it will be all tarnished and, you know, blackened. My mother had jewelry like that. She had a lot of jewelry like I do. I might have more than she does now. But, you know, it was all laying out. I went through and found some good sterling silver pieces, but most of hers was like this gold that after a while, it's not gold anymore. So it wasn't very pretty. So nobody wanted it because it looked old and looked like tarnished whatever. So we didn't want it then. And then nobody took it. Probably went to the Goodwill somewhere. So that's what will happen to this. But in the meantime, I can wear it with the black dress and it will be beautiful. Maybe. They'll look at this instead of at my face. Here's what I've discovered. It's so sad to me. All right. You ladies, you're my age, 60 to 70 to 80, will know this. Okay. You spend all this time getting ready for church or wherever you're going, and you have a new dress, and you do your hair so you think it looks good, and your makeup, and you get matching person shoes that go perfect with your outfit, and you're so happy with, you know, you think you're going to be looking so good. So then you look at the mirror at your final presentation of your final self, and then you're like, oh. So then I walk out to the car all sad and depressed, and Jamie's like, you look good, and he goes, what's wrong? I said, I'm never going to look good again because look how old I am. And so I never can look as good as I think I should because I'm 70. And one more, how many days? 21 more days. I'm going to be 71. That doesn't seem possible because in my brain, I am not 71. When I was growing up, 71 was like a very old lady, right? Oh, that's grandma's age, and people die when they're 65, 70, 80. You know, we're going to be dead. I don't think of myself like that at all. I think of myself as like, I'm going to live forever, 20 more years. I feel good. I can move good. I can get on the ground. Even I was on the floor with my legs underneath me, sitting on the floor. And Tyson goes, I wish I could do that with my legs. My legs are like, you know, young again. And I want to live to be a lot older, because a lot more years, because I have a lot more to do, and I haven't finished sewing my fabrics yet. I haven't finished using all my yarn. I haven't finished seeing my grandkids grow up. So I don't want to die for at least 20 more years. Unless I get dementia, then you want to die. But anyway, it makes me so sad that no matter how much time or money or anything I spend on myself and my looks, it is what it is. It's not going to get any better, and you're still old lady, and people look at you and think you're just an old lady. But I have makeup on and my hair is done and I have this cute dress. You're still an old lady. So that, you know what that means? It means one thing. You got to be nice, or people aren't going to like you. So pretty is as pretty does. And so if you look pretty, you better act pretty too, or you're just going to be ugly old lady, a witch. All right. My mind is just wandering about all that. I was just expressing, if you were here visiting with me, I'd be telling you all this. Because that's what I want my videos to be like, is just us visiting and talking and include you in my life. I showed you our holiday. I showed you our Thanksgiving dinner. Everyone got to sit down at the table. I showed you our game night that we played games. That was fun. I showed you a little percentage of my family because Cameron wasn't here with only Ethan, his child, and Chad didn't come. None of his kids came. Oh, Autumn did with the 2 great-grandkids. So we did have some missing. But I did have Trevor, Tyson, Emily, Hillary. So 4 out of the 6. That was good. That made me happy. But you look at them and you think, I gave birth. Those are my little babies. I can't believe it. They were my little babies. So we have more of the weekend to go. And they're going to go to church with me on Sunday. So I'm excited for that. Love to take them to church with me. Because, you know, when they were little, they went to church with me. Took them to church every Sunday. Their whole growing up life. And that's their memory. And so they laugh about it and how they had shiny lame ties and how I would dress them and stuff. They're laughing and how they remember people, the church members back then, their teachers and leaders, and we talk about that, and that's fun. So I recommend raising your kids in a church because you can't go wrong. They learn how to serve others. They learn how to think of others. They learn how to, what Christ would do and how you would treat people. So even if they grow up and they have problems, they still were raised right. So, you know, they learn hymns, they learn things at church, the scriptures, and things that you don't learn if you don't go. Trevor said in school he could tell the kids that go to church and believe in a higher being and those who don't. Of course, most of you are grandmothers, so it's too late. Our kids are grown. Okay, there's one more thing I wanted to say about Jamie's gone. 3 nights he's going to be gone. And he said, I'm going to be staying in the motel and you're not going to be there. I'm going to be so lonely. Well, I got him 2 double beds because I was hoping Clint would go with him at the last minute, but he didn't go with him. And then I said, well, maybe you could find a relative to come spend the night with you at the motel. He won't. He goes, I will not. But I gave him the gifts, and the little granddaughter's getting baptized, so I got her a little necklace that says, I am a child of God. And I told him, now give her this necklace after her baptism. And then I gave him all the Christmas presents. But then, you know, I try to be even with all the kids. Spend the same amount on all of them. Because that is the only fair way to be. When I was growing up, if you thought that your sibling was getting more than you, you felt slighted. So I want all of them, even if they're grown, to know that we do the same. So I gave all my kids the same thing, main present, and then I gave them another present, and then I'm giving them a box of candy, and then I'm giving the little children either money, if they're too old and I can't buy a gift, I'm just giving money. But Credence and Macy, I know what they like, and Brinley, you know, so I'm giving them gifts. But the older teenagers and stuff, I'm just giving them money. So I wrapped the money in the little boxes, and Jamie's taking it to them. And so, and then Andrea, I got her a robe and a hoodie sweatshirt that zips up because she loves to dress like that. You know, she's a real casual dresser. So I got her that. And so anyway, Jamie, I had them all wrapped and I'm taking him. And I said, okay, be sure you give the gifts to him, this and this and this person, you know, I'm telling him all the things. Andrew, home from his mission, we just gave him money. Well, then Jamie's like, well, I'm going to give him a little money too. And I said, if you give him money too, then it's not fair to my children because my children are not getting that much. But he'll do what he wants no matter what I say, and then it's not going to be fair and even. And of course, he only has 3 kids and 4 grandkids of his, so he could give him more than I can my 6 children with spouses with 35 grandkids. Well, it would be 31 grandkids because 4 of them are his. So, you know, I can't do that with all of mine, and he can with his because he doesn't have as many. Now, do I regret and wish I didn't have as many so I could give him more? No. I wish I could have had more children now that I'm grown and old and I have joy in my posterity is my greatest joy. And so I wish I could have had more children, but it wasn't allowed because I didn't have a husband. No, I had as many as I could with the husbands that I had. Well, after 4 boys with the first husband, and then he left, and so I didn't have him anymore. Then I got another husband, and I had 3 kids with him, and then he left, and I didn't have a husband anymore until I met Jamie. And then Jamie, I was 40, and he was 45, and we didn't want any. My luck, it would be a disabled child that we'd never get rid of. I know my sister has one and she loves her dearly. And I know that the Down syndrome children are wonderful and they're the happiest children and stuff. But, you do have to have them for the rest of your life taking care of them, which is it's a joy, but it's also I admire those people so much that have to always be the caregiver forever. My sister, she finally got help from the state, and a lady comes in every day, 5 days a week, and gives her a bath because the daughter's 35. No, she's getting closer to 40 now. And so, she's hard, and Lisa's 65. So it's hard for her. So she has somebody come in and bathe her and then babysit her all morning till noon so that Lisa could run to the store and do some things. So this is the first time she's had a break from being able to do that. Now me, I don't have to think about that. I just get in the car and go to the post office, go to town, whatever I want to do. Lisa's never had that freedom. She either has to take the handicapped child, load her in the wheelchair, take her to the car, put her in the car, buckle her up. Then when they get to the store, the wheelchair, da-da-da-da-da. Anyway, I can't even imagine a life like that. Getting her to bed every night, getting her up every morning. And she can do a little bit, but her one side's paralyzed, and so she can't move that arm. And now that she's getting older, she can't walk very good anymore, so she has to be in a wheelchair when they go places. So I know it's hard, and I have friends on here that, have disabilities, and I appreciate them watching. Hi, Brenda, if she's watching still. So we love them, and they're God's children, and they're sent here that way for us to learn to love them. And you know what? My religion teaches us that those handicapped children that are born with disabilities like that, they are guaranteed the highest degree of glory in heaven. And they are guaranteed that because they're perfect. They live their life here, and they don't have to get baptized because they don't have any sins to be baptized for your remission of your sins. And they're perfect. So I tell Alyssa, my little handicapped grandchild, just remember me, how I loved you and I gave you gifts, because she's probably going to be like in the highest, she's going to be right up there with Jesus and the Heavenly Father. And so treat them good because, they can't help they were born that way, and they didn't need to live a life and learn lessons in life like we have to. That's what my religion teaches us. And if it's not true, I like it anyway, so I'm going for it. I'm believing in it. Okay, I talked my 30 minutes. I did my Temu order. I got this a few days ago, but I couldn't do it because I had company and cooking, and I did it. And I want to thank Emily, my daughter. She helped me so much. She got here early, and she just cleaned the kitchen and cleaned things that I haven't cleaned behind my TV. And she did so good helping me. And her and Tyson, I showed you pictures of them doing the dishes, helping me. I appreciate that so much, because when you're 70 and a half and 3/4 and almost 1 month till you're 71, you're old and you're tired. And then I didn't sleep all that night before Thanksgiving because I had to edit my video and get it going for the next day. And that took me a lot of time. And so I was up till like 3 in the night. And Jamie's like, you're going to be tired tomorrow. You got to get to sleep so you can do. I know, but I got to get this video out because I have to have a video every day. And people, the ones who didn't have a good Thanksgiving, they're going to want to watch this because they don't have anything else to do. So anyway, I was tired, but luckily I had the help. And tonight, the night after Thanksgiving, I had pizza from Domino's. Then the next night, we had leftovers for lunch and dinner, and so it was easy. And I had made too many pies. And why did my pies, the pumpkin, it's never done this before. That pumpkin turned so brown. It wasn't very appetizing. It wasn't orange, and it was light orange when I made the batter, and it tasted good and everything. But it went so brown, and it must have been the oven. It tastes okay. It's just not looking very good. I hope they eat them all, or I'm just going to be dumping them all to magpies or something. But I was disappointed. My cherry pie was good, though. It was lovely. But, and I tell you, I haven't had a piece of pumpkin pie. I've just heard all the raves about it. And I was disappointed because I can't eat, you know. You look at everything. You want to taste the yams, the rolls, the turkey, the stuffing, the potatoes, the turkey. So I had 6 things on my plate. Oh, and the Jello, yummy pudding Jello salad that Emily made. It was so good. But if you take even the smallest portion of each of those things, you can't eat it all in one sitting. It's too much food. So you take a bite of each thing and you can't eat 7 bites of food. It's too much. So you put your plate aside and wait an hour and then you take another bite. But it's weird to have your stomach like this. And especially weird because I'm not losing. Well, they told me that the doctor calculated how long of intestine he's going to make you and reconnect it, because he calculates how much weight you need to lose. So I don't think he hooked mine up with very short intestines, probably because I'm older and he didn't want me to, get unhealthy, which I appreciate. And to tell you the truth, I am happy. I feel so good. I don't have the big, the girth that, I still have a girth there, but not the big that my pants rolled down because I didn't have a dent in me. Now I have a dent, a roll and a dent. And before it was just one giant. And so I feel good, and my clothes fit me good, the ones that I take in and my new ones I buy. And so I know skinny people, they're going to get more wrinkles and they're going to look older, and I don't want that. So really, I'm happy at the weight that I've lost and right where I am now. I might want to lose 10 more, but then I know I would have more wrinkles, and I don't want that. And this would be more joggy down, just hanging down, my gobble. And so I'm happy and I feel good. And that's the main thing. So, don't expect me to be a size 3 or 6 or 8, size 10. My pants are size 12 now. And so, that's good because I'm going to have the front butt. I have a rear flat butt and a front round butt, which makes me about the same. And so I have to have a size 12 pants. Have I ever been in a size 10 pants? In high school. So, I never was that skinny to be a size little. So I look at Hillary. Have you noticed in the films? And I'm like, and Jamie told her, you stop losing weight. You're getting too skinny. And so she is very skinny. All right, that's all for today. I'm going to put my little stuff away here. And everybody's coming back, and all of my family, all the teenagers tonight are going to my temple, my church's temple up here, and they're going to go do that. Trevor and Tyson and Cindy and Misty are taking the teenagers, all of them. And so I'm staying here, and then I'm going to order pizza for them to eat when they get home about 7, and we'll have a pizza party. So, and leftover pie. I hope they eat the pie. I got to get out the whipped cream out of the freezer. Cool Whip. Do you do real whipped cream or Cool Whip? Jamie always had real whipped cream because he milked cows and had real cream. But I just get Cool Whip because it's easy and it tastes just as good to me. It doesn't to him, but it does to me. Anyway, So that's what's happening. And thank you for watching. And thank you again, Betty, for the candy and for your beautiful daughter that married my son. And they're so happy. And I'm so thankful that he found his one true love in life and that we know each other now. Okay, that's all for today. Goodbye.